Andy, Lauren, difficult, emotional, some would even add frustrating. And those frustrations were brought on really today after a briefing by the DPS, which talked about the police response at the school here on Tuesday. And to say the least, some of those details remain a bit unclear. Here are some of the things that we found out today. One, we learned that there was no armed school police officer on campus, as was first reported. We learned that the first officers on the scene went inside the school, came under fire, and then officers then began calling for negotiators and special tactical equipment. And we also learned that the gunman was inside the school for about an hour. KPRC 2 investigator Robert Arnold has a closer look at that timeline that was provided by the DPS. And Robert, a lot of things seem unclear. There seem to be a lot of gaps right now.
We did receive clarity on one of those gaps. It involves the Border Patrol agent who led the tactical team that killed Salvador Ramos. We've learned where that agent was located when he heard a call about a school shooting go out over the radio. The latest timeline from the Department of Public Safety. At 11:28 a.m., Ramos crashes his truck. 12 minutes later, he enters the school. 4 minutes after that, officers enter the school and come under fire. Several are injured. An hour later, a tactical team led by Border Patrol killed Ramos. Sources close to this investigation tell us the Border Patrol agent who was credited with stopping Salvador Ramos was eating lunch at the Mills Creek Cafe in the town of Lakey when he heard the call go out over his radio. And our sources tell us even though that agent was not in uniform, he doesn't hesitate to jump into his vehicle and race to the school. And just so you're aware, Lakey is 40 miles from Robb Elementary.
The cops ain't do but standing outside.
Today, videos appeared on social media showing parents arguing and pleading with officers to enter the school as Ramos was inside.
They kind of hesitated for quite a bit, like I'll say 15, 20 minutes.
Bob Estrada lives across the street from Robb Elementary. He has a grandson in 2nd grade. Estrada's grandson survived.
They ran, I went up so far and just kind of stood there, I think. Like, waiting for somebody else to get there.
Laura Bell Castanon lost her niece, Annabelle Rodriguez, during the shooting.
I think they could have prevented and maybe saved some lives while the kids were still, after it happened and stuff. They could have took charge and maybe saved some of the kids.
But DPS is defending the actions of the officers who first responded to the shooting.
The initial officers, they received gunfire. They don't make entry initially because of the gunfire they're receiving. But we have officers calling for additional resources. During that time that they're making those calls to bring in help to solve this problem and stop it immediately, they're also evacuating personnel, not say personnel, students.
We've also learned that Border Patrol agent who is credited with stopping Salvador Ramos was also wounded when a bullet grazed the top of his head.